everybody, in today's video I am answering your Walt Disney World questions. I have questions from Facebook and from Instagram, so I'm just gonna go through these in a random series of order here. No order at all. So the first question comes from Danielle Miller, and she says, are you still using the same park bag? I'm actually not using the same park bag. I have a couple videos here on YouTube of what's in my park bag, and I have changed my tune a little bit because of how much food we tend to bring into the parks because of Mr. Simple Life's dietary restrictions and mine eating paleo and all that. And I have a video on this coming up soon. This is my new park bag. So this is the, and I'll have everything linked that I talk about, of course. This is the Coleman backpack cooler, and it's actually like an insulated backpack. And this is my park bag for this upcoming trip. This is what we're gonna be using. I did this just because last year I used the red backpack, the Beside You backpack, which is a great backpack. It's super organized. I used it when we were out in Utah a month ago. And it's great, but when we were at Disney last year, I would bring in like our dinner and everything for us to have, and it'd be a hot meal, and I would feel it against my back. And in September, like that was really hot for me, being hot anyway, and then having a hot meal and like against my back and whatever. So I asked for this for Christmas, and this is going to be our park bag this year. We'll be seeing Danielle when we're down there, so I'm very excited. You'll see it, Danielle. So yeah, it'll be, this is what we're going to be using. Her next question is, if money were no object, what items of Disney merchandise would you buy for yourself? I really like the Dooney and Burke bags too, so I'd probably get myself a Dooney Burke bag. Okay, number 3, which do you prefer, Disney transportation or a personal vehicle, and why? We always rent a car. Always. It's because we like to go to Whole Foods when we're there and stock up our little kitchenette and everything with our groceries. I do love certain aspects of Disney's transportation, though. I love the boat that gets you from the TTC over to Magic Kingdom. That's super fun. I love riding on the monorails and the little friendship boats at Epcot, like the backside of Epcot. So I don't love Disney buses. Not my favorite. I don't love Disney's Magical Express. It's okay. It works fine. But for us, we like the car. We like our little quiet solitude away from the crazies. So, okay, as Epcot is your favorite, how do you feel about the changes announced at D23? I'm a little apprehensive about them, actually. I feel like Ellen needs an update. Yes, another restaurant is definitely needed on that side of Epcot. I think Figment needs an update. I think that China having a new movie will be great. The Ratatouille ride at France, as long as they don't get rid of my Impressions de France, I'm okay with it. They're gonna be changing up the Three Caballeros to Coco, and I don't know how, I'm a little apprehensive, we'll just say that. How does the dining plan and park tickets work with a DVC rental versus booking through Walt Disney World directly? Okay, so if you rent Disney Vacation points, you can buy the dining plan. The person that is making the reservation for you can add that to your reservation if you ask them. Park tickets, you just buy on your own. You cannot get free dining when you book a Disney Vacation Club room on points. So that's just something to keep in mind too. We never get the dining plan, so that's never been a problem for us. And we always book our tickets through Undercover Tourist, just because they're less expensive than booking through Disney. So yeah, so you can have the person making the reservation do that stuff for you if you want. All right, so Alyssa, sorry, like this rogue squirrel just went running behind you guys. Alyssa Lane asks, is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party worth the extra cost? So we've never been to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party last year, and we're going again this year. So obviously we think it's worth the cost. It was fun. We really enjoyed it. It was crowded at the beginning, but then the crowds really died out at the end, and we were able to ride rides and the special parade and all of that. I feel like it's worth the cost. Now here's a little trick. And I don't know if they're allowing this at this point anymore, but I think you can do this. Still, this is as of end of July 2017. If you get a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party ticket or a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party ticket, that will allow you entry to Magic Kingdom at 4 o'clock. The party starts at 7, okay? But you can enter at 4. And historically, you've also been able to make fast passes on that ticket for 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. Those 3 hours, you can make 3 fast passes. So you wouldn't have to burn a park day. This would be your park day. You know, you just swim at the resort, do whatever you want for the majority of the day. At 4 o'clock, arrive to the Magic Kingdom. You walk in there, get your little wristband, and yada, yada, yada. You're in the park from 4 o'clock to whenever it's done, which I think is midnight. I think is either midnight or 11. I think it's midnight. So that's a good 8 hours, right, of park touring time without having to burn a park day. So for me, I do think it's worth it. The less crowds is worth it for me. The ambiance is so cool. They do have free snacks and drinks and things. If you, I think for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, they have hot chocolate and they have apple cider and cookies, I think. And they do have gluten-free cookies too for allergy folks. For Not So Scary Halloween Party, you do trick-or-treating and they have special allergy bags. That's what we get if you can't eat candy. So they have like freebie things like that, special fireworks, special parades. I feel like it's worth it. We had a really good time last year. Okay, so Alicia is asking, I'm overwhelmed with the thought of Disney. I totally get you. How do you actually book rooms and get tickets? Do you go through a Disney travel agent or do you go through a travel agent? Can you do it yourself online? What about payment plans? I'm a total newbie and want to plan my trip next summer. So if the thought of Disney overwhelms you, I highly recommend doing a Disney travel agency. My favorite is Dreams Unlimited Travel, and the reason it's my favorite is because I know the humans behind it. I've been a member of the Disboards, which is affiliated with Dreams, disboards.com, since 2006, since they started. And Pete Werner, John Magi, Kevin Close, Kathy Whirling, like everybody that's involved with Dreams Unlimited Travel, they're just good humans. And you don't pay them, Disney pays them. So they're going to be on the lookout for discounts, free dining, all sorts of things for you, do the booking and everything, your reservations, dining reservations, everything for you, and Disney pays them, you don't. So it makes total sense if the overwhelming factor is in play here. To just make it super duper stress free. As far as like, I don't know about payment plans necessarily. I know when you book through Disney, you have up until a certain point to where you have to have your vacation paid for. I want to say it's like 2 weeks in advance, something like that. We normally just pay up front, so I haven't done the payment plan thing, so I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm assuming that Dreams Unlimited Travel can go along with that payment plan as well. Or maybe they have their own, I don't know. But I'll link them below so you guys can find them too if you're interested in going through a Disney travel agency. But I mean, you can absolutely book online. You can call Disney and book them yourself as well. Sometimes they have discounts. So if you have AAA, they have AAA discounts. You can absolutely book online too. Yes, absolutely. So Jessica Lehman is asking, I would love to hear how you schedule out your days. Sleeping in, breaks, naps, mainly park time in the mornings or at night, ... Okay, so for us, we tend to, at this point, not rush around our park days. We used to be gung-ho up in the morning at rope drop and like going all over the park and walking like 10 million miles a day, and our feet would have blisters and all this thing, you know. We'd be super sore by the end of the week and be exhausted and need another vacation because we were so tired. At this point now, maybe we've aged out of that, I don't know. Normally what we do now, which actually I take that back because this upcoming trip is going to be a little different, but generally speaking, we don't get to the parks until after that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rain that like always happens in Florida, right? We normally get there right before dinner time. I bring a meal in with us, and then we ride some rides, eat our dinner, ride some more rides, and we're there until park closing. Generally speaking, we try to do it on the extra magic hour evening days, so we can be in the parks until 11, 12, 1 in the morning, whatever. And it's worked out better for us from a heat and sun standpoint, and we still get like 5 or 6 hours of park touring time. It's just shifted to that evening touring time, and it's worked out well for us. That's what we did last year. This year, we're kind of going both ways. We're planning on getting to the parks either in the evening, if there's evening extra magic hours, like starting around 4 o'clock and just being there until the end of extra magic hours over. Or we're going to be like after a day off, then we'll get up in the morning and go at like 10 o'clock and be there till lunchtime, then come back to the room and maybe go back after dinner. We generally just take it really easy at this point. Mr. Simple Life is not anemic anymore, so that's helpful. We don't have like the special considerations that we've had in the past where we really needed to like take it easy. So at this point, we're just gonna play it by ear. I mean, we've got our fast passes, ready to go, planned out and all that. So, I think it'll be still a pretty chill, laid back kind of trip without running around everywhere. Without being super duper like boring either. So we tend to just play it by ear, however we're feeling, however our feet feel too. So Heather Mattern, and Jill agrees with this, asks, what do you eat in a day at Disney to stay with your gluten-free, clean eating lifestyle? So Disney is great with food allergies, like the best ever. It's pretty much the only place I feel comfortable eating out. They have now allergy menus that are free of the top 8 allergies. So it'll say at any restaurant, pretty much, they'll give you, if you ask for an allergy menu, it'll say, this particular meal is free of wheat, eggs, shellfish, for these allergies. And so you can see without having to talk to a chef or talk to anybody, you can just tell your server, I'm gluten-free, this is what I'd like to get. And that's it. Like, that's all you have to do at Disney at this point. They do have snacks with character, which are Disney branded snacks that are made by the big name allergy folks. Way Better Snacks, Enjoy Life, and is there another one? Yeah, they have the Wow cookies, Now cookies, something like that. I don't know, whatever that really good soft gluten-free cookie brand is. They have private labeled now through Disney, and they're at like pretty much all of the different resort gift shops, and actually the ride gift shops too. We've seen them even at like the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop and like all that. They're everywhere. So if you're just gluten-free, you'll have options. They also have like a fruit and veggie cart at each of the parks, so you can always grab a banana and a water. They have those at different places. There's actually a really good gluten-free bakery called Erin McKenna's NYC if you do eat grains. They have everything is gluten-free and vegan, so no, of course, dairy, eggs, etc. at the downtown Disney location of Erin McKenna's. So gluten-free itself is everywhere at Disney. If you eat paleo, like I eat, and paleo autoimmune protocol, like Mr. Simple Life, I'm pointing behind me because he's back there, there's special things that you need to do. You want to talk to the chef and maybe write on a little 3x5 index card what you can have and what you can't have. I have a couple of really good autoimmune protocol friends that have been to Disney recently, one that lives in Orlando and one that doesn't, and they've had amazing meals, and no problem at all. Talking to a chef, the chef will make them a beautiful salad or a beautiful like cassava flour dessert, or they'll make like plantain chips for you made with olive oil and salt. Like, they'll go the extra mile for you. A couple of restaurants that have been really good with that, like from a clean eating standpoint, Flying Fish Cafe and La Trattoria Al Forno at the Boardwalk have been really good. The Wave at the Contemporary and Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge have been great. Yachtsman Steakhouse has been really good as well. Artist Point at Wilderness Lodge has also been good, and they go the extra mile. So what you want to do is you want to make your dining reservations, and they have a place where you can indicate your different allergies, mark them all, mark everything, and then you can email the Special Diets email, which I think is just specialdiets@waltdisneyworld.com. I'll put that below because I have to double check that. And you can request, talk to a chef. You can email them ahead of time and say, this is what I can have, this is what I can't have. Just want to let you know this is the date that I'm going to be here. Here's my reservation number. What can you do? And they are amazing at just going to town with it. These chefs love being creative when they can. Chef TJ at Trails End Restaurant has like this reputation of being the allergy king, so I think we might go there and check him out. we're still trying to decide like what restaurants we're going to for our upcoming trip. So, but I mean, it's super easy to eat clean at Disney. And I mean, we bring in so much stuff. We bring in snacks and waters and like all these things. No questions asked. I bring in a tin of sardines and have no shame, and it's fine. So feel free to bring whatever you want to bring with you. So Doxy Lover 06, I'm actually going to do a video on this. She's asking about how to rent Disney Vacation Club points. This will be very long-winded, so I will do a video on that specifically. So Megan Slipore, I don't know, I'm totally saying that wrong, asks, which D23 announcement are you most excited for and why? The Tron coaster at Magic Kingdom. I'm excited. I'd be okay if they totally wiped out the Speedway and just put it there instead, because it stinks and I don't want to be breathing in those fumes. But the Tron coaster, super excited about that. And my last question, Limi 86, I don't know. Arache Limi 26. I'm so not good at this. How much do you and your husband typically budget for the hotel? This will kind of be a prequel to my Disney Vacation Club point rental video, but we normally rent Disney Vacation Club points, and our normal budget is anywhere between like 120 to 150 a night for staying at a Disney Vacation Club room. So stay tuned for how to rent Disney Vacation Club points in an upcoming video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this information was helpful for you. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer in an upcoming video about Walt Disney World, leave them in the comments below. Happy to answer anything I can. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a Daily Dreamland video. Happy Disney planning. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.